Hey guys, I just want to spend a few minutes talking about a little ankle balance, knee stability routine that we can do on days where we're going to run or squat in our workouts that can really help activate the right muscles and get our brain firing the right way to really create some powerful positions. So the focus when we go on this routine is just what the ankle's doing. So this is a video that you can follow along with. So what we're looking for is, first we just want you to collapse your ankles. Collapse your arch, let that ankle drive in, look down and see what that looks like. You can clearly see that ankle to the inside. Then I want you to go to the outside. So we don't want to be inside, we don't want to be outside, and we can clearly see kind of the angle and direction we're going here. What we're looking for is now get straight on top. So if we're looking down, we see just a straight angle right there. So as we go through this routine, the main thing we're looking for is that you can keep that focus on the bottom of your feet and on that ankle. We're looking to keep everything nice and balanced. So let's lean forward, up on our toes. Let's lean back on our heels. Let's cave to the inside. Let's cave to the outside. And now let's find the middle of that position. So big toe, pinky toe, ball of your foot, heel, everything on the ground. And we're going to create a little bit of external rotation out. So how do we get set? Draw your lower abs in, Kegel, butt cheeks tight. Create that rotation through your feet and through your hip. Ribcage down, stand tall, rotate up the shoulders. So we're going to first just start simply, and we're just going to lean over and we're going to balance on one foot. What you'll notice is if I'm broken here, I tend to want to spin away from the foot I'm standing on. So what we want to do is get nice and tight. We want to try and create that same torque in this hip. So I'm actually going to spend a lot of effort trying to point this foot over towards my other foot. So that's going to be the focus. Is I'm not going to try to go straight on, and I don't want us to get out. Let's go towards that foot a little bit. We're just going to work on balancing. Feel weight on your feet. If you want to lean forward, lean back, inside, outside, but feel and find that center. Then we're going to go to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. So pick up that foot, make sure we get that nice rotation towards the foot you're standing on. Butt cheeks tight, drawing in, standing tall with that rib cage down. You want to lean forward and back and wiggle around on that foot a little bit, but ultimately, let's spend some time trying to find balance and center. Good, so balance and center. As we do this, we're just looking to keep that ankle right on top of everything. So now we're going to get a little more dynamic with it. Balancing on one foot, we're going to send our foot as far forward as we can, without losing the stability. So the priority here is perfect foot and ankle position. So as I go forward, I'm sitting back into a squat, trying to keep this foot as close to the ground as I can, with this ankle as solid as I can. I'm gonna go as low as I can, and I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna breathe, and I'm gonna come back up. Okay, so as you go, even if you can only go, let's do the next one. So on the other foot, so even if we can only get right here perfectly, this is where we're gonna go, and we're gonna fight. We're gonna breathe. And we're gonna come back up. So what we're working on is ankle position, balance, bracing, breathing in those positions. We don't want to start poofing out, and we don't want to hold our breath. We want to be able to be relaxed as possible in these positions. So let's go back to the original foot. And now what we're going to do is everything nice and tight. We're going to send everything back behind us. So stay nice and stable, keeping that foot as low to the ground as possible. I'm going as low as I can, focusing on trying to keep this as stable as possible. I'm going to take a couple breaths, and then I'm going to come back up. All right, we're going to go to that other foot. We're going to do the same thing. So start by standing tall, everything nice and tight. Send everything low and back, drawing in. If you need to pause at any point on the way down and regain your balance, but you're going to go as low as you can go. Take a few breaths, and then come back up. You might have noticed on that one, I got a little wonky, and what I notice is as I talk, I lose that core position every now and then. As soon as I lose that core position, I lose stability in the hip immediately and I start kind of spinning around. So that's the battle here. So let's go ahead, stand on that original foot again. This time we're going to go out to the side with it. So as low as you can, out to the side, drawing in, keeping that foot nice and stable. Breathe. And back up. To the other foot. Out as low as you can. Nice and stable, drawing in. And back up. We'll do one last one. Original foot. This time we're going to put that other leg behind us and through at a 90-degree angle here. As you go as low as you can, keeping that balance on the foot. And then back up. And we'll do one more on the other side. Breathe, claim your position, and back up. What I notice is when I do this pre-running, pre-squatting, everything, that balance and the connection into the floor is just so much stronger. So this little routine, it takes a couple minutes. Amazing to do to kind of wake your balance and stability and brain up into these positions to really help performance, especially on days when you're running, squatting, and workouts. Have fun.